Good morning. I'm from Connect with Andrew on the MSC Merivale. I have to say, this is a pretty good view. This is one of my favorite views. One place on this cruise I have forgotten to go to almost every day until just today, and today's the last day at sea, is the back of the ship. Because the ship very much focuses on keeping you inside. It's a beautiful ship, and I would recommend anyone go on the ship. However, I think their seaside and their seascape actually have improved upon the outside deck space. Because in this ship, the only place outside that's lower than the top deck is a small window near the lifeboats, or this in the buffet. So in the buffet, I'm in the very back, and there's actually places to eat. You can see. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so overall, just to recap a couple things. Yesterday was great. I think I haven't caught up with you in a couple days. But we went and saw the Houdini show we had to pay for at Carousel Productions. And although it was an interesting show, it was a little bit too light. And I would rate it probably out of 10, maybe a 6 or a 5. I don't know if it's really worth paying the money to go see this show. I think they have some work to do. The image it was going to be a lot of acrobatics, and there was just a little bit of acrobatics and a lot of moving around the stage. However, last night we saw a rock show, and there was a lot of singing and songs we knew, and that was free, and that was at the theater, and that was great. I would give that more of like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Still would tell you, compared to Norwegian, Burn the Floors and there's a Johnny Cash tribute, that was definitely better. Yesterday, went back to Ola, the Mexican restaurant. It was really good. Again, really tasteful, really well put together dishes, and it's the right amount of food. And of course, hit gelato in the main the Galleria. Did some shopping as well. They actually have like a real boutique on board. Definitely not paying $123 for a polo. I will tell you that. But it's been overall a great cruise. Typically, I'm a cruiser of 7-day cruises. This is an 8-day, so having the extra day at sea is kind of a nice surprise and relaxing. It's also nice when you go out of New York, you kind of realize that, I'm going to get in the car, which is, 100, 200 feet from the ship when we get back, and I'm going to drive for 4 hours, but then I'll be home. So I'm not going to wait for hours in an airport or wait to get on a flight or be crammed in or have to weigh my bag. So it's kind of nice going out of New York. This ship definitely is a more lively ship. The dance party was pretty lively at 12:30 in the morning, so it just tells you that the people on the ship are definitely, I always would say that. The people on the ship make the ship. If there's people that are quiet and there's not a lot of kids, not a lot of teenagers, the ship quiets down pretty early. If there's, like my Alaska trip, if the ship is got a lot of families on it or groups or cousins, and you start to see people stay out much later. This ship being out of New York, this is the second time I've gone out of New York, and both times I've seen the same thing. You get a lot of families, a lot of big groups, and the ship is very lively, very animated. But enjoy this view while we chat, and I will catch up with you again when I get home. Andrew, Connect with Andrew, out.